All right, guys, it's Peyton Anderson and
Hunter Spencer
with Mountain Buff Real Estate, and we're here at our newest listing in North Ogden. This one's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
What do you think, dude?
I think this one's sweet.
Yeah.
The views you can't beat.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this one.
What's your favorite thing about this property in particular?
Honestly, I would say that right there, Old
Yeah.
Major. Yeah, I don't know. You can't beat that view. That's pretty awesome.
You really
This time of
can't. Yeah, I don't know of very many, really any other listings with this view right here. So if you're not familiar with North Ogden, every year, come Veterans Day, they hang a flag across Coldwater Canyon. Every year we come down and do that hike with my family, and it's awesome. And then you have Ben Lomond right there, and then you even get some valley views too.
A little bit of everything.
So one thing about like North Ogden, Pleasant View area, like a lot of people want to be like up on the bench where you get like all those like sweeping valley views, which are awesome. The one downside to that is the yards are so steep, they're not super usable. This one I feel like you get the best of both worlds because you're still up on the bench close to the trails, but the lot is still super flat. So if you wanted to do like a detached shop or a shed or have a really nice like landscaping area in the back, you have all that, which is really cool. And it's on a cul-de-sac street. All these homes in here are incredible builds. So all around, awesome spot. And Hunter, you live here in Pleasant View currently.
Yep.
What's your take on the area? Do you like it?
I love the area.
Yeah?
Me and my wife are trying to find a house in this area.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we love it. I went to Weber High, and I don't know. You can't beat it. I love it.
Super convenient. We were pulling like proximity of this house. So like Nordic Valley Ski Resort, Pineview Reservoir, Powder Mountain, those are all super close, like within 30 minutes. The airport is less than an hour away, which is awesome. And then you have like a ton of like local grocery stores, restaurants, things like that. So tons to do here. You got all the trails right out your back door. You can connect to these Bonneville shoreline trails that just go forever. I like to motorcycle ride, and I love dirt biking up to the top of Ben Lomond. That's sweet. And I've even gone like into Brigham City and Manaway from there. So anyways, lots of things to do here. Let's give them a tour of the inside. So one thing here, they did an oversized 4-car garage. So you have 3 doors, but this one's extra deep. They did the mezzanine storage above, which is really awesome. And they did like a separate entrance for that ADU, which is really cool. So that's what kind of like what you're looking for right now is something you can rent out or have family live with. And this gives you a really good option for stuff like that. And in here, they have 220 power for electric vehicles, hot and cold water spigots, which is really nice. So they just really tried to think of everything while they were building this. They built this with the intention of it being a custom home, going above and beyond. Like with the electrical service, instead of a 200 amp service, they upgraded it to a 400 amp service. So Tesla charger, hot tub, future shop in the back, like all your electrical needs will be covered here. So this is kind of a before and after. So we're shooting this in November. This house will be done in like beginning of January-ish of 2026. So you're just kind of getting a feel of what it's going to be. Painter will be in here next. They got all the trim up. Painter, and then cabinets, countertops, and then the rest of the trim and stuff like that. So it's really going to start coming together. But this is an oversized mudroom. They have built-in cabinetry in here. That's going to be awesome. That way it'll take you downstairs. We're not going to go down there yet, but we're going to come into here. So this would step you right into the kitchen. They're going to have a big island here and then just cabinetry all around here. I really liked what they did with the arches. They went away for a while, but they're coming back in style, which is really cool. And so they have these tall arches that are really cool, tall ceilings in this area, and just like this great room that is super pretty. As you can see, you get these incredible sunsets. You have this covered deck right out here, and you can see, like I said, valley views, even though you're not clear up on the bench. And then this is pretty sweet. As we come back here, this is like a butler's pantry. So they're gonna have cabinetry right here. a fridge, a spot for another fridge, and then this is all custom built in shelving, which is really cool. Another thing I really like about this house is how this pops out for your dining room area, so it gives you all that extra space. And then just the views like out that window of Ben Lomond are pretty rad. The other advantage to this house is it's got single level living. So on this main level, if you wanted to, you wouldn't have to leave it. You got your kitchen, your laundry, primary bedroom, office, all of that right on this main floor. And it was like, what, 2 steps coming up here to this level? So let's come to the front entryway. So then you have stairs going up. There's an additional 2 bedrooms there. This is a massive coat closet, extra deep. They got built-in shelving in there. So really, they did not skimp on any cost here. This is a really nice office area. It could be doubled as another bedroom. And then you have this pattern trim wall on the back that looks awesome. Front entryway, obviously. Super tall ceilings right through here that go upstairs. You got your fireplace here. And then this wraps around. There's a half bath there. And then as we come back here, you have the primary bedroom. Awesome views here. And then you get some mountain views through these upper transom windows. And the cool thing about this is this bathroom. It's huge. It like takes up the whole wing of the house. So you have your toilet room here, double vanities, and they're gonna have like a makeup area in the middle here, which will be sweet. My wife had one of these in her last house and she loved it because it was just like her makeup spot. And she was a big fan of that. And then this shower.
Shower's huge.
Yeah. It'll be cool when this is all done. And then what's this? Another bedroom?
No, this is the closet. The closet's gonna be sweet as well, including, right, they have laundry going here.
Yeah.
Right in this corner, and then they'll even have a little island.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Which that is sweet. The island, folding clothes, everything like that. So it'll kind of focus around that. And then they have some cabinetry going in here. So this is going to be an impressive room. Awesome views out of your laundry room. And this is just for the primary bedroom. But this is huge. I don't know if you could have enough clothes to fill this in.
No, full laundry though wouldn't be bad.
No, it would not be bad there. Yeah, I would enjoy that. Okay, so coming upstairs, we land on this little landing area. This is kind of a cool space, and I can tell you how I think I would use this. I have 4 kids, so I'd use this as like a homework reading nook area, library. It could dual as like a game room as well, but just like a nice little landing pad for the kids to come and play or do homework or whatever. There's a lot of storage up here. And then they have another laundry room up here.
Another laundry room.
Yeah. So that's awesome. You don't have to carry the clothes all the way downstairs. The kids can do their own laundry here. They have built-in shelves in there, which is sweet. One other thing I want to mention is there is an HVAC unit for each one of these floors. So 3 systems here. Mm-hmm. So you can really climate control each level, which is awesome in this house. And this is a cool design. So bedrooms on both sides, connected by a Jack and Jill bathroom. Right. So we'll kind of run you through these. And they're big bedrooms, awesome views. They got some detailed on the walls, walk-in closets, which is awesome. And then they loop back over here. And then they'll have their own separate vanities. This is a storage rack here. And then you got your toilet, tub, shower right there. Another vanity going back to the other bedroom, which is pretty awesome here. And then again, just big closets, big rooms. And there is not a bad view out of any of these windows, really.
That's true.
The neighbors next door have a pool, which is sweet. You'd have plenty of space. If you wanted to do a pool here, you could. So I think up here you got like 1,000 square feet up on this upper level. Okay, Hunter, so what do we have down here?
Here we have, honestly, just a little living area.
Yeah, I would set this up as like a a game room, second living room area, more of like where you'd come and watch TV. They have like I would set the TV right there. You could have like a pool table down here, little shuffleboard. This would just kind of be the come play and hang out room. And then another laundry room.
What number are we at now?
Yeah, that's 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then there are 2 additional bedrooms on this wing, some storage right back here, another mechanical room. This is where the other 2 furnaces and AC units are. And then they also have, right here they have their 2 furnaces and AC units. The third one is upstairs that we just showed you guys. And then they're gonna have 2 50-gallon hot water heaters with the recirculating pump, so it'll recirculate the hot water, so you'll always have hot water in the house. You don't have to wait for it to warm up all the time.
Nice.
And then back here, I would use this as a gym, but you could turn it into whatever you want, craft room. And then this is some cold storage back here that really is pretty deep.
Yeah, ton of storage.
Let's get a video of this if we can, because this kind of loops in and goes around. So a lot of people will turn these into like safes, and they'll put like a safe door on this, and then it's like a gun room, or anyways, because it's all concrete all the way around. It's your bomb shelter. So the other thing I like about this is it's all a walkout basement, so you have all the daylight windows. It doesn't feel like you're in a basement or a hole. Another full bathroom down here. They got all the tile done. Looks awesome. Over here, this is a big bedroom. And they added in a bunch of extra insulation in like the floors and the walls, especially between the ADU, which is that apartment. So you're not going to get that noise transfer. And then I believe they did it in the ceilings here so that there's not noise transfer as well.
That's nice.
Big closet. Awesome setup here. You got some more storage here. And then over here is another bedroom, but this one has an ensuite. So its own walk-in bathroom with a walk-in closet. It's a 3/4 bath, so you have a stand-up shower, vanity, and toilet right here. So pretty awesome setup as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we come back here, one thing I want to note is if you didn't want this as an ADU or separate space, like you could open this wall up. You don't have to have this enclosed. So this is just like a wall that could be opened up if somebody wanted to down the road to make this one space. Or this is a great separate living space with this house. It's set up as like a studio, so it'd be like a studio apartment of sorts. You'll have a kitchen, lots of cabinetry in here. There's storage back there. And then as you come into here, they have another laundry room. That's the fourth laundry in this house. And then your sink, toilet, and then a 3/4 shower. And again, they didn't skimp on any of the stuff here. Like the tile goes floor to ceiling. Like this is an awesome bathroom setup. So really nice if you needed a space for family to live or just wanted a little studio apartment. This would rent really well. Or what I thought too would be cool is if you had like a side business, like your wife does nails and stuff like that. This would be a great setup, right? Because you have water. You could do a little hair salon down here, massage place. Like you could do all sorts of stuff with this space down here.
Right. There's a lot you can do. One thing too, when you're talking about the insulation,
Yeah.
right, is that is so nice. Like
Yeah.
We're living with that now.
Yeah.
Right? And so it makes a big difference. But you can even tell, like even in the door here,
Yeah.
how they made that.
Yeah.
Is it's sealed off. There's no
Oh,
gap.
yeah,
right?
for sure.
So-
Yeah, that's not like an interior door. That's like a sealed, insulated exterior door, which is nice. So you're not going to get noise transfer and all of that. So they really did think of I mean, I can't think of anything else. I'm like, man, they should have done this, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with 4 laundry rooms.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to mess up with that. And then this is a pretty cool access. Like it is all separate and dedicated here. So you have like your stairwell going out, a door into the garage. So it is still connected with that main garage area. And then this goes out to, this is like a 44-foot RV pad back here. And so this will be concrete. So if you have an RV or anything like that, you'll have plenty of parking here. And then if this were my place, I would build some type of like detached garage or something back here, because you have a good lot size. It's 0.37 of an acre, and you could easily do some type of shed or garage setup back there, pool. And then they've terraced this yard a little bit, which is nice with the rock. So you have some garden spaces and stuff like that. But man, even from here, you can just see like valley floor back there, which is awesome. And then Ben Lomond right back there.
So one thing too, I just want to highlight in the back, kind of how it was made. Obviously, when you're sitting at the base of the mountain, there's not a ton of light that's going to be on you for that long in the mornings, right? So it's cool how they have all the windows back here. I love natural lighting.
Yeah.
So where the sun's going to be on you from the south side and then even the west side for most of the day.
Yeah.
That's where most light will come from, which I think is cool. I love all the windows back here.
Yeah, you'll get some awesome sunsets right here. And just like it feels like you're in this little picture glass bowl, mountains surrounding you, which is awesome. So location couldn't get better. I really think this is a 10 out of 10 home. Not only just because we're the listing agents on it, but they did a good job on this. They really strive to go above and beyond, and really they built a lot of houses. And so they have a lot of experience. So they're like, what would we do if this was our house, if we were going to be living here? And they just did a great job on all of this. So there's a lot of things that we didn't mention that if you reach out to us, we can get you all the info. We have this huge additional features list. And if you're looking for a place, come beginning of 2026, this is going to be an awesome setup, and that is not that long away. Anyways, if you guys have any additional questions, reach out to us. We'd be happy to schedule a private tour or get you more info. And thank you guys for watching. Until next time.
Until next time, thanks.